nothing changes. Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome into the channel. Today's Tuesday, October 20th, 2020. And if you missed last night's video, I showed you guys a little bit about listing faster and how quickly you should be able to list on eBay and the process using mobile app or computer. I also showed you guys these lights, which are a great upgrade from the normal soft boxes. I'll link that video below. I'm gonna use these lights though to actually show you the photo editing. People ask me to show the photo editing app because in last night's video I just did the internal eBay one, which is really not great, and I showed you why and what it does, but I was just using that as like a guide point, a process just to show you in the listing to quickly put up some pictures. But people actually wanted to see the photos edited from what they begin with into the white backgrounds that we use. And so I use an app called PhotoRoom, and that's free on iPhone, iPad, Apple iOS. It does not work for Android yet. I think it's coming, but we'll have to see. If you use Android, I believe there's one called PhotoFuse, F-O-T-O-F-U-Z-E. It might be all one word. Somebody help me with Android if you have it. They're both free, as far as I know, and they're much better than that internal eBay tool. In my opinion, they're more accurate. So without further ado, I'm just gonna set these lights up that you guys saw in the video last night. If you saw the video, that's what they look like. And I'm gonna set it on this white background, just a piece of poster board that you can use really cheap. Again, we love the mannequins, but one, I'm moving, so my house is all not put together like a normal photo setup. And also, this is a lot quicker, and before these free apps existed, the mannequins were really necessary to be up against white backgrounds with the background paper. But now that you have that instant white background remover, it's pretty much easier to do flat lays and faster. So times have changed, things have changed. I'm completely against flat lays still, but it's a little bit easier and faster. So I'm gonna show you guys a necktie, TV remote, and a polo shirt. And I'm gonna show you how quickly we can do the photos, and then I'll take you over and screen share on my iPad to use PhotoRoom. And of course, if you have Android, use the other app, and I'll show you the editing and how good they look after they're done. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Okay, so we have the white background laid out. I have the lights, sitting here. I'll show you guys. I just have the lights pointed down at it. I have the item in the middle of the white paper. Hopefully you guys can see that clearly. And then I have my tape measure right here. And then you'll have your phone. My phone's not in this because I'm recording on my phone, but we'll just pretend it is for a second. When I cut this video, I'll take the actual photos so you can see them. Anyways, you can lay this out and you can just snap a photo, like bang, bang. You can get a tilted or a zoomed up. You can flip it over and you can get the tag. This is a Tabasco. I could get, the end piece of this tie, which has the 100% silk right there. So I could take pictures of all of that. I could take a picture with the tape measure. If I move this back, you guys will be able to see it. And I could lay the tape measure right there and take a photo like that. And so that would be, the necktie picture. And you could really literally do that in like a minute. You could take this TV remote, and probably won't need the measurements on a TV remote, but again, you could snap the photo, you could flip it over. If you wanted to show them the inside, I don't know how this one comes apart like that. You could show them the inside of it if you wanted to do like that. Things like this, photos should only take you really a second, and you see how quickly I set up the photo setup, and so those two items would really not be too hard to do. And then even on this polo shirt, if I wanted to take it and fold it up and take a photo of it like this on the white paper, again, over top of it, I take the photo. I could zoom up there on the Vineyard Vines tag. I could zoom up on the logo if I wanted to. I could flip this over. And then if you really wanted to do it, you could lay this out flat. Now, again, I'm gonna take these photos so you'll see the white background editor in a minute, but if you laid it out here, you could then take your tape measure and measure across and get a photo like that. Now I'm on a table here, but obviously if you were on a floor or on a bigger table than what I have, I'm working with what I got because everything we have is kind of put away and crazy, but I'll get these photos for you. And so that's how you just stand over and take the photos. you're all set, and then you can do the airdrop or move them to your desktop or whatever you're gonna do. So with that said, I'm gonna cut the video. I'm gonna actually take these photos with my phone, and then we'll come back over to my iPad screen and you'll see me do the edits with the white background as opposed to the brown background, because I'm gonna take these photos on a white background, and then I'm also going to take the photos again using this wood grain background on this table and show you how the editor tool works. So let's do it. All right, so I brought you over to the iPad, and you can see I went ahead and took pictures of these on the white backgrounds. That's the remote, the necktie, and that polo. And as we swipe over, I also took photos of these items on that exact same brown table that you just saw me using, including the measurements there, measurements there. So you could use these white photos. You can see they're perfectly fine. Look, check that out, right? That looks great. The tie looks awesome. I didn't make it special. I could have, done it even better, but nothing wrong with the white photos. Perfect with that little quick, cheapo, $2 poster board. You can do that all day long. Bigger items, you might need something else. But if we come over here to the brown background, if that's what you're working with and you want to change it to white, the eBay background editor is terrible. You saw it in the video yesterday. Again, it's linked below. Let me show you what happens when you come over to our photo room and we click to add a photo. Let's start with this TV remote. So it's gonna pop up. Now, PhotoRoom is free for the white. They have a bunch of premium backgrounds, and you can see they do holidays, like look at the Halloween shop. They've got, Poshmark custom ones. They've got all kinds of stuff. Now you can pay for that. I don't, because all I want to do is the classics, which are free. And if you see some of the Halloween ones are actually free, a couple of them. It says Pro in the corner, which you would have to pay for. And anyways, it's a really cool app if you do want to pay for it. But let's just go with the white. And you can see that wood. Look, our original picture is wood. There it is right there. We just click that button and we get a white background. Now it is going to say PhotoRoom. Paying for the Pro will cut that out for you. I know some of you know how to do it without that. I'm not going to encourage that because I do like PhotoRoom and their app and their company and their developers. They're awesome guys. I would want you to pay for the Pro, and it helps out and all that good stuff. But anyways, one click, that's how easy it is. And then you literally just click the button and hit more or save to files, or you can send it right to Instagram. Literally, that's all you have to do. So if we want to go ahead and choose a different picture, we can go ahead and click that. And let's do it for a second one. Let's look at that necktie with the measurements. Look, it scans it. And boom, we get our necktie with the white background. Now the problem with using the tape measure, this is the one thing that goes wrong, and eBay does this as well. You see where the tape measure stops, it kind of cut off that little 4. So if you are gonna do that, leave a little extra around the edges there. So let's go ahead and do one more. Let's do that shirt. And we're gonna pull that from the brown. And we can click on it. And there you go. There's your shirt with a white background. Remember what it looked like yesterday? I'll try to put a little screenshot up in the corner here on the eBay app. It was all kind of distorted and the edges were bad. This is as clean as it gets. Now this is not perfect. This picture looks really good actually, but some of these will not work out. There are some times where it's not perfect, so don't hold me to it 100%, but almost always it is. If you don't have a perfect picture, you can play with a little bit and make it work. I'm gonna show you guys the one last one with that tape measure on the shirt, just so you can see, it kind of does the same trick as the remote or the tie, and you can see it cut that tape measure off a little bit. And over there on the left where I let the shirt sleeve wrinkle up a little bit, you can see there's a little edging, but not bad. If you use that picture from eBay, nobody would even notice it. Again, we have the watermark for PhotoRoom. If you want to pay for the Pro, it'll get rid of that. Some of you I know how to crop that out, but that's how quickly it works. And that, compared to what you were getting with eBay, is fantastic. Also, if you just want to use poster board, you guys can see how good that looks without anything else. So that's my white background, and this is the PhotoRoom one. It's much brighter and bolder. So there you go. That's how you get instant photos. And literally taking all those photos took me all of a couple of minutes. And you can see it literally takes 15 seconds from start to finish. You click button, choose picture of your item, click white background, click save. You can white background these 10 seconds a picture. So if you're doing 20 items, 4 pictures each, 80 pictures, you can do it in a matter of minutes. So that's it. PhotoRoom. Also, Photo Fuse, I think, is the Android one. Somebody will have to comment that below. And for anything else, you can search around, but these are the two that I recommend, and that will get you professional photos. And I know a lot of you guys complained yesterday because I didn't do it, but there you go. Top to bottom, start to finish, minutes. A lot of you complained about how fast I was talking about taking photos and editing them. There it is, black and white, guys. Seconds, you can have it done. The photos really shouldn't be your slow part. It's the drafts that take longer. All right, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thank you. Give it a thumbs up if it does help you and you enjoyed it. Those lights definitely help. I'll link those below as well with the video showing those lights and the speed. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more videos, and I'll see you guys again real soon.